Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Info and Thoughts video. So we got some more eco-lifestyle stuff, including a couple of new GIFs, as well as some more tweets. So let's get right into it. Starting off with the GIF, SimGuru George first tweeted this one, saying, "With two paths to choose, we chose the green path in Brindleton Bay." Brindleton Bay is my favorite world in The Sims 4 right now, but I was not imagining Auroras looking this nice in this world. Maybe it's because this is also being taken in winter, so you have more of that wintry vibe. I don't know, I just think Auroras go better with winter, but yeah, maybe that's it. Then in the second GIF that SimGuru George posted, he says, "A beautiful winter scene with a green eco footprint." And this is the river going towards the beach in the Cavalier Cove district of Brindleton Bay. I did see SimGuru George creating this GIF on stream last night, since the SimGurus have been doing a lot of these streams together lately. And it was funny when he pointed out, like, if you look closely, you can see a dog just walking across that bridge over and over again because of the GIF looping. So it's like the dog is just stuck in a time loop, and the same thing with the cars in the background. But I think the Aurora looks really nice here too. I'm still really surprised just how good it looks. But I do like seeing Brindleton Bay in winter, it is pretty nice. I just hope that one day it will be possible to swim in the ocean in this world. Then moving on to some SimGuru Q&A, Erica asked, "I am curious about the not bottomless garbage cans. Does this only apply to Evergreen Harbor, or is it for every world and pack you own?" And SimGuru Font replies with, "A new law trait called Reduce and Recycle enables the new trash behavior. No more bottomless. Everyday actions make more trash. Recyclable and compostables can be sorted from garbage. Flies and roaches, garbage person will appear every week, works with most lots in any world. We wanted you to have the control over how and where this appeared. There's also a separate venue lot trait called Landfill, which will naturally collect more garbage, pair with Reduce and Recycle for extra trash." I'm looking forward to using this Reduce and Recycle lot trait, because one complaint I have about them is that there really aren't enough unique ones that deliver some gameplay that's different from it just being giving a boost to an emotion or a skill. Because I love the Quake Zone lot trait from City Living, where earthquakes can actually happen on your lot every once in a while, and the size of the earthquake can actually vary. And Sims can actually have something called seismophobia, where they're scared about when the next earthquake will happen. And I think this Reduce and Recycle trait potentially could become my favorite lot trait in The Sims 4. It also reminds me a little bit of how the laundry system in Laundry Day stuff is opt-in, so it's not exactly like that, but it's through a lot trait this time, where you can have some more realistic gameplay, but only if you really want to. Next up, Coco Evenings asked, "Will you kindly clarify whether the inheritance call that appeared on James Turner's Let's Play is a base game update scenario, or only if one has eco-lifestyle? Are there other new call scenarios coming, like Easter eggs? Thank you." And SimGuru George replied saying, "There are a number of new calls from the community." And I think this is a pretty neat feature. You didn't answer if it's going to be coming for free, but I think it might. It doesn't really scream eco-lifestyle specific to me. I think this is a really interesting feature though, that was not shown off in the live stream, because it does add more personality to the game and not just Sims randomly inviting you over to a restaurant or to a party out in the bluffs. But if you want to know what happened next, James actually did click on the option to accept the offer, and the Sims said, "Very well. However, now that you've accepted, I must inform you that you will only get this money if you become married within 7 days. Those are the terms. Good luck and congratulations on the next chapter in your life." So that's quite a twist there, but I think that's pretty funny. There definitely are other call scenarios like that though, because I did see one in Urban Sims X's gameplay video. So this actually unfolded with Bess in 3 parts. The first time, she called saying, hey champ, so get this, I have a cool business idea. This is going to be the big one. But I just need a few more simoleons to get it off the ground. Like 1,000 simoleons. Do you think you could help a buddy out? You'll get it all back and then some, I swear. And then the 2 options are give Bess 1,000 simoleons, and sorry, I can't afford that right now. Later, Bess called back saying, so, my business idea is still taking some time to get off the ground. I'm going to need just 1,000 more bucks to move things forward. You've got me on this, right? And then there's 3 options. Give Bess 1,000 simoleons. Sorry, I can't afford that right now. And call them out for never paying you back. In this case, Jen went for give Bess 1,000 simoleons. Then later, Bess calls yet again saying, yeah, so it looks like I'm going to need 1,000 extra simoleons because I actually blew the last 1,000 you gave me on getting a bunch of money crates in this phone game I've been playing. I swear I'll be more responsible with it this time. And then the 3 options are give Bess 1,000 simoleons, sorry I can't afford that right now, and call them out for never paying you back, just like the second time. And Jen decided to call her out this time, and Bess says, what? I don't remember that. Fine, here's a few thousand simoleons for the trouble I caused. I won't call anymore. So, yeah, Bess, wow. Way to make us feel like the bad guys here. So, I wonder how much farther it would have gone if Jen had just given her more money again, or if eventually it would have actually ended and it would have had a positive outcome and Bess would have given however much money she would have given her back. So, I don't know. I'm curious to see how all of these will unfold, and I wonder exactly how many of them there are. Next, Bali Zhao Jamstrong asked, hiya, are we able to disable world pollution effects if we buy the Eco Pack? Don't know if you have already answered this, I really like the evergreen world, but will there be switches for us to disable all the world decay? And Singru Font replied with, you can pause the eco footprint for your save game from the game options menu, which will pause it for all worlds in that save game. There are also cheats for Evergreen Harbor's unique environment to apply any of the green/industrial world changes. So interesting that it is being done this way. It is good that it is per save and not just across every single save that you currently have. But it's not per world, it's just per save. So you can't just turn off eco footprints in Windenburg, but still have them turned on in Brindleton Bay. But I think the way that it works is that there won't be any progress with the eco footprint in the district that you're playing in until you actually play in it. So let's say if you're playing in Brindleton Bay and you go into the Cavalier Cove district and you make it green, and then you go over to Whiskerman's Wharf for a while and try to make that one industrial, I don't think Cavalier Cove is going to progress on its own while you're playing in Whiskerman's Wharf. I think you have to play within a household in Cavalier Cove in order for it to make more progress, whichever direction you want to take it in. Next question is about the dumpster. So, Aussie Sims asks, can Sims find items from different packs while dumpster diving, or just items from base game and eco lifestyle? And Singru Font replies with, not only can you find things from any installed pack, the dumpster was also made to support objects from any future pack too. Broken plumbing, appliances, and electronics, as well as an assortment of furniture, can all be found in your friendly neighborhood not Spider-Man dumpster. So yeah, that is good to hear. I already did talk about in a previous video how there are some certain items you can find in the dumpster. Like if you have island living, then it's possible to find seashells, but it'll be interesting to see what else can be found in there, as well as maybe any possible future content that will be added to the dumpsters too. The dumpsters overall look like a pretty interesting object, and I can't believe I'm saying that about a dumpster, but yes, it feels true. So I'm looking forward to placing them in all of the worlds. Next, Sim Trippy asks, speaking of supporting future packs, will things like knitting also be included in the maker skill and other similar activities? And Simguru Font replies with, the fabrication skill is unique to the new fabricator and candle making, But we do always consider if an existing skill makes the most sense for an activity before making something new. We try not to overfill one skill with too many things. I remember how in The Sims 1, you had this creativity skill that was very broad and lumped in painting and music and other stuff like that. But now we have that all separated out into their own individual skills, which I think makes a lot more sense. I mean, with The Sims 1, they were just starting out, so I don't blame them for doing it like that back then, but it would have been weird if they were still doing that now. I'm really glad, because you can't just be really good at painting and then automatically be very good at playing the guitar because of that. But then I'm also confused as to why candle making and fabricating are lumped into the same skill. Juice fizzing is its own separate skill, so why is candle making not too? Is it because with both fabricating and candle making you can have dyes that make them into different colors? That's the only reason I can think of at the moment. Maybe once I actually get my hands on this expansion pack, things will make more sense. And we have one last question, which is related to swimmable water. So Eleanor asked, is any of the water in the new world swimmable? And Simguru George replied with, all the water is either shipping lanes or a closed down quarry. To swim in this world, you will have to build a pool. Then Drib Tubbs asked, does the neighborhood footprint affect swimming in any way? Like swimming in a polluted neighborhood making you sick or something like it? And Simguru George replies saying, there are no negative swimming effects from the eco footprint. Oh, that's such a shame, because they already have the negative effects from swimming in like slightly murky parts of the water in Sulani when Sulani is still polluted. So I don't know why they couldn't have just reused that for like if your Sims swim in polluted water while their neighborhood is in the industrial eco footprints, then just have them feel a bit sick from that. And it is too bad that there's no swimmable water in Evergreen Harbor, because I find it a little funny that they managed to fit open water swimming into Brightchester from Discovery University, yet for an environmentally focused pack, they couldn't do swimmable water for it. And that wraps up another Sims Info and Thoughts video. So feel free to let me know in the comments section below your thoughts on all this information. And be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with my latest content from The Sims, Paralive, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!